Ladies and gentlemen, lot number one. What a great example of the program here at Coolana. He's got that beautiful depth of body. He's still got that roundness. He's still got that beautiful volume to him. Righto, Yomini marker there, lot number one, a real sound bull. Yomini marker there, that bull there, lot to see maybe 7 or 8,000. Who's got 8 to go? Who's got 8, 7, 5? She starter. Who's got 5 to go? Who's got 5? Well, give me 4,000 quick. Who's got 4 to go? 4,000, he'll make it here. Who's got 4 to start? 4,000. And on 4,545. At 45 the money. At 45, 5,000. And on 5,000. At 500. 65. Yes or no? And on 65, at 65 the money, at 65 you nail it shut. And on 65, at 65 the money, at $6,500. Here we go once. 65, here we go twice. $6,500. Here we go. You only get one shot at him. And on 65, at $6,500. Here we go. What am I not? 10 and out. Here we go at 65. Want him done.
It's been a really hard year. We went out to probably saturate our sale on last year. In other words, put a few more bulls up and make sure that we had a bull for everyone. I think we did that successfully. We pulled the average back a bit. Now that probably was going to happen anyway because the type of year people haven't been making the money, so they're not going to spend as much money. And that was obvious from the top end to the bottom end. But who can blame them? We've all got our belts pulled in, and so you've got to cut a bit somewhere. But having said that, top end bulls made good money. Everyone was satisfied right down to the other end. Number of bulls at $3,000. That's great. There's value there right through.
At 7 now, at 7 now, one more now, and on 7,000, at 7 the money, a good ball, and on 7,000, round the corner now, and on 7,000, at 7 the money, at 7,575, at 75 the money, at 75, nail it shut, and on 75, at 75 the money, at 75, you're in the box seat. Yes or no, the good ones are never here. And on 75, at $7,500, want him or not, 10 and out, till we go at 75, want him, too late.
Yeah, rain's fantastic. I mean, rain in agriculture is fantastic, usually all the time unless you get too much, but we're now getting to the stage it looks like we're going to have a really good spring down here, and that's important because we used all our hay from last year and we thought we were going to sell some, but we used it, and now we'll be able to cut some more, plus it'll grow grass, cattle will catch back up. Things will be good again. It's probably what the industry needs to get it buoyant and going again for a start.
At 65 the money, at 65 now, screw him up. And on 65, at 65 the money, at $6,500. Here we go once. 65, here we go twice. $6,500. Here we go. Now nail it shut if you want. And on 65, at 65 the money, at $6,500. Here we go.
I think, Jamie, considering the climate we've had coming out of a fairly tough autumn and a short spring, I think it's been a very, very solid sale, very pleasing for the vendors. It was a very even sale, top price of $8,000, but a lot of bulls sold fairly true to the average of that $4 to $5 grand. So I think, considering where we're at the present time, I think a very, very good sale, very fair sale for both vendor and purchaser, I think today, birth weight was probably a bit of an influencing factor. I think guys were sort of looking around the breed average for birth and below, with obviously sound growth numbers and good carcass data, and obviously phenotype, and bulls that are probably a bit softer and a bit easy doing in their appearance. I think they were the bulls that sold generally fairly well or above the average today.
Here we go once, 750. 47.50, screw him up, and on 47.50, one more, and on 47 goes for a great cause, and on 47.50, at 47 the money, at 47.50, here we go once, 47.50, here we go twice, 47.50, want him or not, 10 and out, till we go, 47.50, want him.